In this video, we are going to see that what terminologies is being used when we are working with pivot tables. So I'm starting with the initial things. As soon you know that as soon as I click on pivot table, it will show us pivot table fields over here. So number one thing is column fields. If whenever I say column field, so I click over here and I select region and drag that thing to column field. You can see that all the regions are appearing on the columns. Europe, North America, Pacific. Similarly, if I want to push customer or business segment in another area which is called raw fields. So when we say raw field means that when we push any specific field to raws. So I'm going to drag the business segment and put it to raw. You can see that business segments are appearing in the raw and the regions are appearing in the column. So now third thing is value field. So I wanted to place the value of sales in the value field. I just drag drop and you can see that value fields are appearing over here. So the value field is the field which actually we need, we are doing all the effort for. Then we have another thing called grand totals. So these are the grand totals and these are the grand totals. So in any pivot table you have grand totals. Then you also have subtotals. So for example, if I drag sub-regions in the columns, so you can see that this is Europe, these are the regions, and these are the sub-regions. And this is another thing which is called subtotals. So if I let me cut paste it over here, so it will not overlap the data. So third thing for subtotals is fifth thing. I'm going to pull this thing from here columns. You can see that Europe total, North America all are coming over here. We have another thing which is called page filter. So page, what I can do is I just drag and push it over here. This is called page filters. And you can see that there is a filter with the name of color appearing over here. So if I only click on maroon, it will show us sales of maroon, region-wise, sub-region-wise, and business segment-wise. And if I clear this thing and click on all, it will show me all the sales for all the things. So this is a page field. Then we also have a term called source data. Source data means whenever I click on anywhere in the pivot table, in the Analyze tab I have Change Source Data. As soon as I click on Change Source Data, it is showing me that from where the data is coming over. So this is called Change Source Data. Then we also have grouping. So this is actually a group. Whenever I collapse this group, whenever I collapse this group, you can see these are all groups. I can also create groups by myself. So for example, what I wanted to do is I wanted to create a group of bikes and clothing and accessories and components. What I can do is I just select bikes and clothing and click group. So this is a group, bikes and clothing. Then I wanted to create another group. I have pressed Control and selected two values and grouped them. So I have two groups. One group is for bikes and clothing. Another group is for accessories and components. So this is also called group. So what we have learned so far is column fields are the column, raw fields which are coming in the raws, value fields for which you are doing all the calculation, grand totals at the bottom and at the very right of the table. Then we have subtotal based on the groupings we are available over here. Then we have page filters. At page filter, then we also have another term which we have learned is source data. And we have learned that we can just click over here, click analyze and go to change source data, which will show us the actual data. Then we also have another thing which is called groups. We have created groups, and we also have another video for creating groups. I can just right click, and there is another thing which is called for refresh. So we have a pivot table refresh, which actually recalculates all the data, which is being commonly used. So these are the terminologies which is being used whenever we are working with any pivot table. Thank you so much.